You're ready to dive into the next session. Before that, let's have a quick show of hands. Let me ask how many of you have used generative AI to plan your travel, choose your hotels? Please raise your hands. That's almost 40–50% of this room. So we're going to take this a little further as we realize that generative AI is reshaping the way we search, the way we choose, the way we settle down on our travel options. And this is what our next session highlights even with more depth. The future of hotel discovery, powered by generative AI, explores how AI-led platforms are transforming personalization, recommendations, pricing intelligence, and the overall booking journey to the next generation traveler. Ladies and gentlemen, technology is no longer just a back-end enabler, it's becoming the very front door to hospitality. Please join me in welcoming onto the stage to take this forward the Chief Business Officer Hotels at Make My Trip, Mr. Abhishek Logani, and Chief Product Officer Hotels, Growth and Emerging Businesses Make My Trip, Mr. Ankit Khanna.
Can we have the deck? Hi, good afternoon. We'll just wait for the deck. In the meantime, oh, it's there? Okay, so it's not just coming here. Perfect, perfect. So hi, good afternoon. I'm Abhishek. Work very closely with many of you. I also have my colleague, Ankit. He's the Chief Product Officer. He takes care of pretty much all the products at our end, including our initiatives at Gen AI. So, it's an interesting thing. So I was discussing with Mandeep. He said, what will you guys present this time? Generally, we present trends. And then I told him, Mandeep, what's the biggest trend? He said, of course, Gen AI. So I said, yes. So what we will take the opportunity is, we present about Gen AI, okay? So what we do over the next, 20, 25 minutes is, I'll just take you through a couple of slides on what Gen AI in a very layman lingo is, and then Ankit picks up what we've been up to and how do we see the future unfolding. Okay, so let's just go back, right? So it's not like AI has not been around, right? So the buzzword is now, but if you go back, actually, AI has been around since the 40s and the 50s. That was the time when the evolution of AI happened, the Turing test. Can you differentiate between a human and a machine? Go forward to the 80s, where there was an expert deep blue system, where a person was playing chess. Can you beat the machine or not? So that was the 80s, and then the 90s, and then early 2010s is where Siri came in, right? At that time, we could interact. So we started interacting with the machine and giving some basic instructions. So that's the evolution of AI, what we've seen. And fast forward now to the last 2–3 years, where we are talking about generative AI, right? And all of us are talking about it. We are using some kind of generative AI, ChatGPT models, etc. But what is generative AI in a very, very layman term? Just the word, generative AI. It can generate, right? So just the word as the thing goes, it can generate. So what can it do? Just think of it as a super assistant. The assistant is smart, knows a lot, can help you, and come up with answers. So just think of generative AI using all the data which it can to come up with smart answers. The answer could be text, the answer could be audio, video, and you could present it in whatever way you want to, right? So it could be a voice bot, it could be an image, it could be text, and so on. So you ask, the AI thinks, and you get. In our lingo, and now I'll start bringing some hotel flavor also, can I get a pet-friendly resort in Udaipur, and can the Gen AI bring it out? So what happens in the background, right? There is a lot going on about agents. What is an agent? Can I make my personal agent to do something for me specifically as per my instructions. Okay? So there is a brain of the agent, there are tools, and the agent can then take an action. So this is all happening tailored for you by the technology which is building up, right? If I go a little further, if you compare old AI versus new AI, and this is very interesting, by the way. If you just go and read what could be done 10 years back, it could predict. It could, in our lingo, suggest that for this customer, this hotel is smarter, better. It could rank hotel in the search results, or it could do stuff like detecting fake reviews. This could be possible even a couple of years back. Now again, fast forward, Gen AI comes into the picture, smarter, much smarter than what we think. It can do a unique welcome message per user. Now the personalization has started coming in. It can rewrite the same hotel, it can render in 2 different ways. Imagine this hotel, if I'm coming with my family, what would I highlight? I will show the swimming pool, the beach, the walking area, the lawns. If I'm coming for a conference like this, maybe what are the conferencing facilities? Can I showcase the gym, the swimming pool? Because maybe it's a solo customer. The smartness is building. Imagine this now at scale. Can it be personalized for 1 billion people the way your search, your context, your hotel, your content is? So think of the power which this is bringing now. The search is just changing and getting personalized for you differently, for him differently, and so on. Besides this, and it's very interesting, it can even generate, and I spoke about this, it can even generate content. So far, it could smartly rank the content, but can it generate the content now? Let's go a little deeper. What happens in the background? And I'll not make it a tech session, neither am I a techie, or that's Ankit's department, but we'll just keep it simple. There are large language models, or LLM. There are small language models, SLM. I'll give you an example which you can understand and relate to how an SLM works in our context. In India, the rendition of a secure hotel would be having a security guard, a well-lit road, maybe the understanding of anything to do with an extreme body massage could be very different in India, in the Indian context, than the way it is understood globally. A small language model helps us tune it to our needs for the Indian customer in a very different way. In the background, we overlay this with the large language models, which is the ChatGPTs of the world and so on, and then present it to our customer in a massaged format. So imagine, for this hotel again, it's just not showing the data, it is giving the Indian context the way an Indian customer thinks about it. Last but not the least, before I hand it over to Ankit, you know what this enables for us? In the background, we have tons of data. When I say we, now I'm putting a Make My Trip context. We have done a lot of hard work collecting UGC content. We have plethora of stuff available to us, which we can utilize along with the capabilities of Gen AI and present it to the customer. So it is not like we're just using a commercially available LLM model just to do it. There is a lot more which is happening in the background. And finally, and Ankit will talk about it a little more, as the capabilities increase, it also allows the customer to not only do visual search, but to do conversational search, getting the next layer of tier 2, tier 3 customers who cannot search in English, but maybe comprehend in Hindi, and you'll see some examples of this. Over to you, Ankit.
Yeah, thanks, Abhishek. Good afternoon, everyone. Pleasure to be here. So for the next few minutes, I will be talking about that how has been journey at Make My Trip after Abhishek covered little bit about GenAI, LLM, and SLMs. So if you just go back to last 2-3 decades, and I've been very fortunate that I've been part of all these waves. The first one we started with internet wave, late 90s, early 2000, when all of us got exposed to that what internet is. It started with basic email communication to surfing, and then it evolved. And after 2010, it actually changed, the form factor changed, which was the desktop became mobile, and mobile became smartphone with 4G, 5G, eventually now 5G, has really changed the way we operate. And it's not just about being how we run the business, how we do our jobs, but how we, as humans, work with each other, how we interact with our families, everything has changed. I think this 2020s era is going to belong to AI. And as Abhishek talked, it's slightly much upgraded version of what we have been seeing behind the curve in terms of machine language and all those models which we have used for prediction. But this is different, right? This is very different from what we have seen before. And to be very honest, all of us, being the technology itself, have been learning a lot in the last 12 to 14 months, and so do I. So at Make My Trip, we have built some of the capabilities in the last 1 year or so. So we'd
From
like to
bold
present that.
experiments to tangible impact, here's how we're reimagining discovery with GenAI. At its core sits the knowledge graph, bringing structure to data. With AI search, users can find exactly what they need using natural language. We surface the right properties, images, and details to help them decide, making them more likely to book with us. Smart suggestions anticipate user intent, offering relevant options before the user even finishes typing. Meet Myra, our in-funnel guide. She helps users while they're searching for properties, helping them understand their stay better. Inspiration is now curated at scale. Smart collections are fully automated, from identifying popular city themes to property tagging, helping users discover stays that spark imagination. For the weekend travelers, we're surfacing more hidden gems that they might not have discovered otherwise. We customize rankings based on traveler profiles and trip duration to ensure the perfect match. We're personalizing discovery based on different user needs. With the knowledge graph making sense of millions of reviews to understand what truly matters, we're now surfacing the right set of properties for these users. What makes this better? We're already live with 1,000 cities and counting. GenAI is helping us consolidate insights across our vast content library. Details like beach access, earlier hidden in description and reviews, can now be surfaced upfront. We're bringing properties to life by converting static images into engaging videos at scale, creating a richer, more immersive experience for every listing. We're unlocking rich data from property images, already driving deeper exploration through accurate categorization. And behind the scenes, it has drastically reduced manual workload for moderating traveler reviews and images. Our voice bot is a game changer, now handling customer calls autonomously.
I've sent the cancellation request form to your WhatsApp. Please fill it out and submit it. It usually takes about 48 hours for the hotel to respond to the waiver request. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
For our partners, GenAI-driven photo tagging automatically categorizes uploads, making managing listings faster, easier, and more accurate than ever before. We're also transforming messy, unstructured data into clear, prioritized inclusion lists. Our Smart BD tool delivers concise, bilingual performance summaries, making complex insights into bite-sized, accessible WhatsApp information, available in their preferred language.
Let's take a look at Taj Lands End Mumbai's performance summary for November 2025. Your property had 532 booked room. 55% स्टे की अवधि 1 दिन की थी, जबकि प्रतियोगियों के लिए ये 45% थी।
And finally, we empower our supply partners with AI-assisted replies, ensuring every customer gets a quick, consistent, and helpful response. From discovery to decision, this has been the power of GenAI.
Yeah, so this is what we guys have been working for the last 12 to 14 months, and across the journey from how we work with our partners to how we work with the consumers, how we bring out this experience, we have been at it. Now, how does the future looks like, right? So as AL talked about the example of looking for pet-friendly stays in Udaipur. Similar, the query could be that Quiet Beach Resort with spa in Goa. And in traditional filtered search, in traditional city-based search, it's very difficult to bring out elements for the end user. I think with GenAI, now all more is possible because we actually lay down the content in a lot more flatter structure so that the searches are a lot more easy for the end consumer. And all the hidden gems that we have lying in our user-generated content, in the partner content can come out very, very easily. And every context is very different from one user to another user. So it's not just personalized, it's highly contextualized as well. And the interaction mode is multimodal, right? While you have a conversational mode, which is a Myra platform, but then you have AI search, smart selection, smart searches. So all the interaction points of the consumers are now becoming smarter. And the consumer input is a lot more involved. And that's what we have seen over the period. In the last 12 months, we have seen that about 1/5, 1/6 of our searches are now becoming a lot more smarter. They are not the traditional city hotel name searches. And this ecosystem is changing far faster than what we had anticipated as well. Now, talking about another experience.
Hi, Shreyas, welcome to Make My Trip. How can I help you today?
I want to know the cancellation policy of this booking.
Sure. The cancellation policy for your booking is as follows. You can cancel for free and get a 100% refund if you cancel before 21st October 2025, 1:59 p.m. destination time. After that, from 21st October, 2 p.m. until 23rd October, 1:59 p.m., 100% of the booking amount will be charged as a fee. And if you cancel after 23rd October, 2 p.m., the full booking amount will be charged. Remember, cancellations are only allowed before check-in. Does this answer your question? Or is there anything else you'd like to know?
Can you explain in Hindi?
जरूर, मैं आपको हिंदी में समझा देती हूँ। आपकी बुकिंग की कैंसलेशन पॉलिसी इस तरह है। अगर आप 21 अक्टूबर 2025 दोपहर 1:59 बजे डेस्टिनेशन टाइम से पहले कैंसिल करते हैं, तो आपको 100% रिफंड मिलेगा। उसके बाद 21 अक्टूबर दोपहर 2 बजे से लेकर 23 अक्टूबर दोपहर 1:59।
Yeah, and most of the text-to-speech models or speech-to-text models have become a lot more intelligent. So now it's available in more than 20 Indian languages, and they are improving time to time. And the cost of every such infrastructure has also reducing as we go on month. Now the change is happening. I mean, for years we have been talking about personalization. I think what is changing is now we are talking less about personalization, but we are trying to understand the context better. And this is what Abhishek was hinting at, that for this property, for any other property, the meaning of whether this property is relevant for me is going to be very different from customer to customer. And our job is to make sure that we bring out that element. And same goes for whether you are for a business trip or for a family vacation, for adventure, for a family vacation. If you are traveling with kids, your needs will depend on not just the kids, but the age of the kid. And given the fact that that data is available with us, we are able to hyper-personalize that context as well. And some of the newer trends are emerging, whether it's pet-friendly, whether women traveling together, whether people are traveling a lot more solo for adventure. So all these contexts probably for us tell a different story, and using that story, we try to personalize the content now. So same hotel, different story, just where, so how do we read the context? For example, if it's a family of 3, but traveling on a school holiday. So that means it's a pure leisure trip where the fun, and we have seen the people with family, with the younger kids always prioritize fun over activity. But the moment the age of the kids go beyond a certain age limit, then the activity takes over fun, right? So how do we understand that context better and use the same hotel in a very different way is the thing that we are trying to through GenAI. And the same hotel for a couple and layered with an occasion, because we have user profile information as well, would mean absolutely different when the couple is traveling and we know the age as well and there is no occasion. So how we do it for partners? So your listing changes a lot when we treat your listing or your hotel with respect to different agents. And what is agentic framework? Where any particular agent has a different job, and that job is defined on the basis of what is the end outcome for the agent to optimize on. Like for photo quality agent, the focus is that if I have certain photos available, certain videos available, certain media available from a hotel partner, how can I make it better? For content agent, it's going to be a lot more about the textual content, how do we make it relevant? And for review agent, which is the user-generated content that the consumer shares with us after staying at your properties, would have a different meaning depending on who is giving that content and when. Now, how does this work? Just to give an example that how the photo expert or photo agent works, if today we see that there is a blurry dark photo for any hotel partner, it would mean that with AI now we can actually suggest and predict, not only change the picture, that's something we don't do, but we can actually share with the hotel partner that how do we take the photo, that respective photo, how can you make that room better, how can you make the angle better, and all those things are now possible with AI coming in picture. And the good part is that with media, the models are evolving a lot faster than what we had anticipated as well. And those models are now becoming a lot more commoditized so that we can do things at a lot more scale with millions of photos available with us as well. Okay, with reviews, every review, and this is the biggest query that we keep getting from our hotel partners, that how do I make the service levels better? What is lacking in what service level? I think with AI now coming picture, the review summaries that we are able to create, we are not able to just tell you that what consumers are saying. We can actually identify that these are the areas with respect to not overall for a property, but also for different customer segments are saying for different sort of points of interest. Like some people are talking about facade, some people are talking about rooms, some people are talking about cleanliness, food, what very specific in the thing in the food. Everything is now can be a lot more summarized for our hotel partners. Okay, so what does this mean for you? Better first impression, because with all that content and all the agents coming together to create a great impression for the property, smarter and personal listings, so that we understand the context. So we don't show your property in the same way we show it for everyone, but we change it. And happier guests and more bookings ultimately leads to good experience for all of us. Okay, that's pretty much from our side. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.